Older Australians have hit back at claims by some young people that they had it easier in their youth and are to blame for the cost of living crisis. More than 1,600 comments were left on the original story, with many readers angry at the idea that they had it easier than today's Gen Z. Older generations strongly disagree, saying they not only had it harder, but they rose to the challenge and they did so without complaining. Despite the widespread disagreement, those spoken to by News Corp were largely sympathetic to the plight of today's youth, with two even agreeing that they do have it harder than they did.
There's no doubt that the generation that we come from had economic settings that enabled us to be very greedy people. In other words, it's not uncommon to hear people got 2 and 3 investment properties. That's not good for the economy, and what that does is spike up the price of housing, jack up rents, all that sort of stuff. Interest rates have been too low, in my opinion, which has enabled the greed to fester. And as a result of that, here we are today. Yes, blame our generation because we were allowed to be greedy. Not our fault, but yes, we were allowed to be greedy. That's my opinion.
Well, us older people need somewhere to live as well. We have work, we've moved a lot. We live out of town, we don't live in the city. I think we understand that it's going to be daunting for a young person, that you look at a large sum of money that you've got to get a deposit together, you're not earning a lot, and even the deposit seems an awful lot of money. A long way there, but you've just got to keep going at it.
I agree that that's what they're saying, but I don't agree that that's necessarily true, because a lot of the good things that they have now are from the older people who, help invent, create, help in medicine, in the internet. They wouldn't have no internet if it wasn't for older people invented that. That sort of thing. But it's true that they think that. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I think they've just got to start somewhere cheaper. That they don't necessarily want to even live there. Yep. But you live there for maybe 2 years, then you can sell that place. Your income's higher, and you can move on. But you've just got to start somewhere.